This is me getting far in Acu. And this is me dying at 97. How did this happen? Well, we have to go back to late May. I haven't told you guys this yet, but I beat 9 circles after around a week of trying. A few weeks later, I beat Magma Mountain, an insane demon. That would stay as my hardest for many months until September came along. I remember this pretty well. It was a cold day and we were about to go to Walmart, and in the car I was playing 84 to 100 on this level. That level in particular would be Acu. I don't know if you've heard it or not, it's not that popular. It felt quite fun doing this run, but I didn't think much of it. Then, a few days later, my friend Ventor 47 beat Acropolis.
Yes! Oh my god!
I asked him what his next hardest would be a few hours later, and he said,
Probably Acu.
That gave me an idea. I then for some reason said, "Hey Ventor, let's race to beat Acu." This should have been a terrible decision because he's beaten 2 insane demons and 3 hard demons when I have 1 of each. Nevertheless, at the start of October, we got to work. My main goals for today were to get to the drop and finish a few practice runs. Finishing a few practice runs was not that hard. After 3 runs, my best was in 99 attempts. Getting to the drop was a different story. Since the pre-drop is arguably the worst and hardest part of the level, it took over 100 attempts to get to the drop. Fortunately, I pulled through and got my first drop attempt. I died immediately. Definitely something I'm gonna have to work on later. On Ventor's side, I don't know what he did. Before I attempted to beat Acu, I originally wanted my first extreme to be Cataclysm, because I'm in MG. Unfortunately, after 10,000 attempts, I dropped it after only getting 40%. What I got out of that, though, is to use start positions. Evidently, I pretty quickly got an 84 to 100. The other run I got, after around an hour, was a 72 to 100, which started the Rage Revolution, which is basically a fancy way of saying I rage. Ventor, somehow, after around 2,000 attempts, got to 45%. That's when I knew I already lost. At least, that's what I thought.
What the hell?
On October 3rd and 4th, I was pretty busy with school, so I wasn't able to get many attempts in, which means I wasn't able to achieve a new record. The 5th of October was a Saturday, which means I could pour many attempts into the level. Because of this was another day of good progress. I spent a few hundred attempts and got my second drop attempt. Somehow, I got 44%. This progress streak was crazy, but not as crazy as you smashing that like button, baby, yeah! By the way, Ventor did nothing during this time period. Oh boy, get ready for this one. After I finished my lunch, consisting of a staggering 2 hot dogs, I was playing from the 45% duel, attempting to not die immediately again like when I got to the drop for the first time. I was expecting to maybe get 45 to 71 or 45 to 77, but apparently, I was locked in. In the afternoon, after eating a nice Canadian bacon pizza, I spent a few attempts from 0 and, have a guess how far I got. A, 45%, B, 97%, C, 72%, D, 77%, or E, none of the above. If you guessed D, you would be correct. This is officially when I announced I would actually try to beat Acu from a progress report that I posted on my second channel. At this time, I was 5,000 attempts in, but probably like 2,500 are from old attempts, so yeah. It's hard to say that stuff for us happens on the same day because when it's, for example, 5 PM for me on the 9th, it's 7 AM on the 10th for Ventor. Anyway, he immediately began the day with a new record of 71%, which is somehow still 6% less than me. Today, I took quite a long break, but when I came back in the afternoon, that did not stop me. After a brief 68 to 100, I started to play from 0 again. I finally got to the drop multiple times in one session, and around 30 minutes in, I somehow did this. Excuse me! Think that's crazy? Well, don't think that's it, because also... What is happening? During this time period, I personally did not get any records, and I kind of took a break and played other demons. I also worked on my Jawbreaker video, which got an insane amount of support, and I thank you guys so much for it. Ventor, on the other hand, could not get away from Acu. He literally made 2 rage compilations featuring volume slider abuse, death threats, and my personal favorite, reciting aircraft safety instructions.
In the rare instance of a fire on the aircraft,
Hold the oxygen.
So that's pretty cool. Anyway, in the end, he ended up with a final record of 86%. I was still ahead, but he was playing much more than me and was basically glued to the level. By the way, as you can tell by the time this video is uploaded, I spent a ton of words, so sub. Anyway, it's time to lock in. The 20th was a Sunday, so I plan to play Acu the whole day. Burnout fears me. Hopefully, doing this will get me through the final stretch and finally beat the level. Despite what I expected from locking in, I didn't get many runs. Although I played around 400 attempts from zero, the furthest I got was 63%. I, at minimum, thought I would get to the end once more. If I'm going to beat Acu before Ventor, then I'm gonna need to legitimately lock in. And well, on the 21st, that's exactly what I did. I started off playing from 26, the drop, and after only 10 attempts, I miraculously got a 26 to 100, my best run to 100 by far. I then played from 0, and only 8 attempts later... That was quite demotivating. I was considering quitting for today cause, you know, 92, but I continued to play, and about an hour later, it worked out. That was my worst fail in my entire 10-year history of playing this game. Yes, I played when I was 3. I decided to quit for today just from pure motivation and try to beat it tomorrow. Wait, what?
Soldier boy, tough. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called Soldier Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? The Superman that all I want me. Crank that soldier, why me? 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 Soldier boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? The Superman that all I want me. Crank that soldier, why me? 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 Soldier boy, I'm in it. Why me in it? Why me roll? Superman that yeah, why me crank that robocop? Superman that why me jump? Jacking on them haters, mate. When I do that soldier boy, I lean to the left and crank that thing out. I'm jacking on you, jacking on you. If we get the fight, then I'm cocking and I'm cocking on you. Catch me at your local party, yes, I crank it every day. Haters being mad, I got me some baby, mate. Soldier boy.
What? What? Oh my god. What? After 6,978 attempts, which, might add, is almost 5,000 more than my previous artist Mega Man, and 3 weeks, it was finally over. Against all odds, I beat Ventor. Ventor, unfortunately, on the 23rd had to travel for it, but on October 31st and 9.7k attempts in, Ventor finally beat Acu.
Yes! Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs!
I'm so jealous you fluked the end. I would not have beaten this without him, cause let's face it, if I played alone, I would go insane. So definitely sub to him in the description. Well, that'll be it for playing demons for a while, not like it matters. But that's the end. Make sure to join my Discord server, subscribe and like, subscribe to Ventor, and oh yeah, join my Discord server, please, I'm begging. I'm a regular. Oh, let's run to 100 by far. Why did I say it like that? I started off playing from 26. Nope, we're not doing that. I started off playing from 26, the drop, and after only. Oh my gosh, bro. My voice is dead by. Oh, dude, I can't even say my voice is dead at this point. What the.